morning, students. Myself Subodh Sara once again in front of you to discuss the political science. And in this video, we are going to discuss the chapter 4 of political science. And chapter 4 of political science is electoral politics. As soon as the term electoral politics comes to our mind, the first thing that comes to our mind, it is election. And when election is coming to our mind, then the word that comes to our mind is democracy. And we have already read what is democracy. बहुत दिन से पढ़ते आए. We have read the definition of democracy so far. Now today we'll have a little bit idea regarding what are the different types of democracy, because till we had been making a study that there were the three types of government. One, monarchy system, rule of king or queen. Another one, dictatorship, where power is taken by force. And third one is democracy. In the earlier two types of government, when either it is the monarchy system or it is a dictatorship, in both the two types of government, people have no any role in the decision making. They are simply the spectators. But in democracy, people play a vital role in decision making. And how do they make the decision? They make the decision in two ways, either directly or indirectly. If they are making decision directly, then it is called direct democracy. Direct democracy, people directly participate in the decision making. It is possible only where the population is less. Switzerland is the single country in the world right now who has making the direct democracy. It is Switzerland. But other democratic countries have indirect democracy. In the indirect democracy, people elect their representative and rule on themselves through their representative itself. Because so many people cannot be consulted at a time. Suppose that if you have to take the decision in your classroom itself, then it may be the example of direct democracy. But if you take the example of the whole school standing in the playground and they are raising their hand on a particular issue, by seeing the hands, which one, whether it is the majority or not majority, decision can be taken. So it is the example of direct democracy. But same thing can happen. If we have to take the decision of a district, all the people assemble at one place and then they decide it is not possible. So when the population becomes the bigger one, their indirect democracy takes place, or indirect democracy also called. It is also known as the representative democracy. If you see the functioning of the Lok Sabha when a bill is passed and when any proposal has been given, when against the government a proposal has come, that is called no confidence motion. Yeah, government want to implement something where voting is to be done. After the discussions, first of all, it is asked by the Lok Sabha speaker to raise their hand. By seeing the majority, because it is seen that more hands are in the ruling party, they are already more than the 50% who say yes, it is in the favor. But counting, they give the electronic votes by pushing the buttons. How many people have actually participated? So we can see that in Lok Sabha somewhere we are finding the example of direct democracy, short examples that we can see. Switzerland is posing it. Now in the indirect democracy, if the peoples are sending the representative, then who provide the representative for us? The election is the what? What is the election? It is a group decision making to elect a representative. Group decision making. You can see it here. Making to elect a representative. To elect a representative, who would provide it? Because generally people do not have that time. Someone engaged in the business, someone in the services are there, some are engaged in the agriculture works. Then who would provide? Then one word that comes to our mind is it is political party. Now what do you mean by the term political party? It is a group or it is an organizations of the peoples having the same ideology. Peoples or group of peoples who have the same ideology and whose main aim is to contest election, win it and form the government. See, I am emphasizing on contest election, win it and form the government. So they provide us the representative. Who provide us the representative? It is the political party who provide us the representative. It means representative is being elected. We have discussed that political party contest election, win it and form the government. We elect them to form the government. To whom we will elect, because there is no single party. In our country, it is a multi-party system. Yes, China is a single party system. UK, USA, no. Before it, just understand, China, one party system that we have discussed in previous video that classes. That's why China is not called the democratic country. UK and USA has two-party system and India has many party system or multi-party system. Which party we are going to elect? To make you understand, one example has given in your book. It is said that in 1982, It was ruled by INC, Indian National Congress. In 1987, it was the main Lok Dal and its allies and its allies. Between these period, what the political party do? The party which is already in the power, they explain their policy to the public. My policy is better. And the opposition party also try to create a consensus in their favor by bringing the drawbacks of the political party and also explaining their policies. If I come to the power, if my party come to the power, then we will do this policy to be implemented. The Lok Dal and its allies had promised as soon as they come to the power, they would waive the loans of farmers and the small businessmen. It was his first priority. And what is the first priority? As soon as coming to the power, they are going to waive the loan of the small farmers and the small businessmen. Then the peoples of Haryana, these were talking about the state of Haryana, peoples liked the policy of Lok Dal. And when in 1987 election was held, the Lok Dal and its allies got the majority. It is said out of 90 they got in total 76 seats. But Lok Dal alone got 60 seats. 60 plus 60, 76. Lok Dal alone got the 66. And either out of 90, if it is 90, then what was the majority? The majority should be of only 46 seats. Majority kitne ko 46? This party has got the majority, and as soon as this party came to the power, he had fulfilled his promises that he had made to the public. It means waiving the loans of the farmer and the small businessman. This party ruled for the 4 years, and when in 1991 election took place, then this party was defeated. Sometimes conditions comes that party may conduct elections 6 months and few years back, 1 month back. If the party think that is most confident, then they persuade it for conducting the election. It might happen in 91 election took place. It was more than 4 years. But in this election, the Lok Dal lost the election and Congress again came to the power. It is said that if the free and fair election takes place, then there are 66% chances that the ruling party would lose the election. जो पार्टी रूल कर रही है इलेक्शन लूज कर जाएगी. Does it mean that every time there would be change in the government? It says it reflects there would be the change in the government, but it depends on the policy of the ruling party. If the policy of the ruling party is being liked by the peoples, in that case, they would continue elect the same government, same political party to continue the elections, because people think if their economic value is increasing, people are getting the employment, farmers are getting the better prices, all the transportations is improvement, people do find the development, then people would elect the same government. We have many examples where the political party has ruled for the maximum period of time. Sikkim Democratic Party. It has ruled for the 24 years. Then West Bengal Party, Jyoti Basu. He also ruled for continuous more than 20 years, but they have left it. And the Navin Patnaik, who is the Chief Minister, currently Chief Minister of Odisha, who is ruling it, it means he is the Chief Minister of Odisha since 2000. Since 2000, Navin Patnaik is the Chief Minister of Odisha. It means almost he has completed the 20 years, and if he continues, then he may cross and become the longest serving Chief Minister. We also have many examples where the government has lost its majority and it lasted only for a very short period of time. You will be amazed to listen it. We had the Chief Minister for one day also. Jagdambika Pal of Congress. He became the Chief Minister only for one day in Uttar Pradesh when the political scenario was different in the Uttar Pradesh and the governor has dismissed the Kalyan Singh government and he was made, and when in the night he was made the Chief Minister, and when he went to the High Court, and High Court suggested that removing of the Kalyan Singh government was unconstitutional, so he again became the Chief Minister. So Jagdambika Pal, we said he was the shortest period because it was due to the turnover. In Karnataka, Yedurappa, he became the Chief Minister only for the 2 days. Because after that, he could not prove his majority. So many examples comes. In this scenario, if we find that Chief Minister is lasting for the very short period of time, it simply depends, because there are many parties and people give their opinion and it becomes difficult for a single party to get the majority, and when they are not getting the majority, then there is a coalition government, supporting government, and there is chances that it will fail. Why election is necessary? See the situation, if there is no election, then what would happen? Simply, it would be the not democratic, it would be a dictator government or monarchy system where people are not able to change the government. So elections are being held at the regular interval, both the ruling as well as the opposition party trying their best to win the support of the subjects, because the people want to elect those, the people choose who would form the government, who would make the laws for them. And to come on this dice, the political party will have to win the election. And when the political party will election, political party will election only in the case when the political party is doing the work or their policy is being approved by the subject or the voters or the public. So election is necessary in democratic government. It keeps a season and pressure on the political party to do the work in a proper way. अच्छे ढंग से काम करने के लिए उनके ऊपर एक प्रेशर डालता है, because they know it after that term of 5 years they have to face the public, they have to face the subjects and what they would answer it. And we have discussed in the beginning that the main aim of the political party is to contest election, win it. And we have discussed to win the elections they use the muscles power and the money power also. And policy play a vital role, not only the muscles power and the money power play. Yes, it do play, but the most important thing is there that their policy do work. If the people like their policy, then they would give them another chance, another 5 years to form the government. People keep on watching their policy, keep on seeing their activities, and they are at the verge of extinction. The political party, many political party has got extincted because their policies were not up to the mark. That's why election in a democratic country, election is very much important or very much necessary, because people participate in the decision making through their representative. I do hope you have got it why election is necessary. So go through this video very carefully and your text. Thank you.